Well, hello, sim racers. Well, the purpose of this video is not to show any racing skills or demo of any game or demo of any equipment. This video is strictly as a thank you. And I've got a list here of those I'd like to thank for helping me make decisions on what sim racing gear to buy. And there's a lot of it out there, and I really wanted to get some of the other equipment, but I wanted to keep it all the same. And so I went with Fanatec, everything Fanatec. In the cockpit, I went with Track Racer TR8, I believe it is. And but all these fellas here that I'm fixing to mention, and there's probably more. I probably not going to cover all of them. I spent probably 3 days at least just nothing but watching the videos and the reviews and everything in its entirety in order to make a informed decision on what to buy, because outside the G29 and the pedals and the desk setup, I knew nothing about what to buy. So all these reviews and videos helped me decide on what to get to move up to the next level in sim racing. Being that I'm really enjoying it and really been serious about it. Well, I got serious about it when I bought the G29 and pedals 3 years ago into Sims. I did other racing games, Need for Speed and that sort of thing, but never simulators. Formula One, Automobilista 2, Race Room, Zero Corsa Competizione. I have all those, and enjoy each one in its own right, and the positive aspects of each. And so, but I didn't have any equipment, and I certainly didn't know what to buy. So each and every one of your videos helped me to get the Track Racer TR8. I know there's one of the fellows in the video here. Let me see. It's Glenn, I believe. Let me see if I can see his name. Yeah, GlenRG. He built the TR160, and I knew I didn't want to get involved in that. And so that helped me decide on getting the one below it. So, and this one's a stout little unit. I'm really enjoying the fire out of it. And I'm on my DD. I was going to order a DD1. And you can see here I ordered the emergency stop switch for it, and they're not going to ship them out for another month or two, but I had in mind to get a DD1. But after reading everybody's comments and making a better informed decision, I think one old boy said something like Fanatec may be shooting herself in the heel or something like that, coming out with that 8 nanometer wheelbase. So, but I'm going to keep that emergency stop switch just because it looks cool. Yeah, looks cool. Even though I'm not going to get the DD1, I'm going to get the DDS, that 8 nanometer unit. So I'm going to get that and mount it here. But at any rate, the fellows I'd like to thank, and this is in no particular order, are Barry over Sim Racing Garage. He helped me decide on the shifter, the Fanatec shifter. I thought that German engineering is great engineering, and it's got both sequential and 8 shifting capability. And I was looking at that Frex shifter. I really like that Frex shifter. I may get it in the future, but for now, I just settled for this. And let's see, I got Barry on there, Sim Racing Garage. I got Karl Gosling, GlenRG, R-VR Closet, GTGreg, Boosted Media, Chris Haye, Jimmy Broadbent, F1 Elvis, Erman Hamdovic, and if I didn't pronounce that right, I'm sorry. But I like your videos. Let's see, DDF Racer, Sim Pit, Gamer Muscle, Douglas Thompson. And this, like I said, this may not be a complete list, but I got good advice from everybody on the wheel, on the cockpit, the shifter, what to expect when I do get the wheel, the USB-C connections. I'm going to be, you know, aware of making that to where it doesn't vibrate loose. I got lots of good information. So this video was a thank you to all you fellas for all your time spent and editing your videos and making your videos appealing and helping ones who are in sim racing make a better decision on what to get. And I like everything. The TR8 cockpit, I only had one issue. It was so simple to put together, and I enjoyed it. I assembled it outside in a nice sunny cool day, assembled it on my big table out there, and it was easy to put together. I only had one issue with it. One of the bolts when it shipped, they tightened one of the bolts in the pedal base too tight, and boy, I had a time getting that out. I stripped that hex head, and I thought, well, I better get out the reciprocating saw and cut me a slot and get the big old flathead out and take it out. But after working with it, I finally got it out. It's the only issue I had. It went together. It's solid. I mean, it's solid. It's solid, and it's going to hold either the DD1 or the it'll hold the DDS. That was I like it. I really like it. And the pedals, the Fanatec pedals, they're making good quality stuff. I love these pedals. Boy, when I got in it the first time, man, it was a total change from the G29 pedals, man. I mean, I felt like I was in a car. The only thing that I can add, in my personal opinion, is to anybody that wants to get into upper level sim racing, and if you own the G29, my only suggestion is the very first thing you should get is a good cockpit, because I had this G29 mounted to this table, and it's solid. It's solid. I got it bolted to the wall. It's solid. It won't move. And I had a custom made plywood pedal stand underneath, and it did me good for 1-2 years. But however, after mounting the G29 to a cockpit, it made that G29 just come alive, just like that. I could feel the force feedback better, the vibrations going through the frame. I could feel the feedback better. However, I still feel some feedback in the frame that's not coming through the wheel. See, because because of the cogs, all right, you know, because but anyway, if you're on a G29, you want to stay with it, get a good cockpit. This is a low profile cockpit. I bought the caster wheels. If I decide to put them on, I can roll it around, you know, vacuum underneath it whenever I need to. But yeah, it made that G29 wheel come alive. However, I am looking forward to that Fanatec DDS model. So anyway, I don't want to drag this video out. I want to say thanks to all the fellows that made your videos and helped me to make a better informed and wiser decision the first time in buying the sim racing gear, and thoroughly enjoyed watching all you all's videos. So anyway, that's enough from me. thank each and every one of you. See you on the track.